Shemai GTA chums, the Emperor Vectre is on sale finally for the first time ever for 900 grand with the discount. You can get this mighty fine tuners class racing car, and here's all the customizations that I got up to. I've speeded these up because I think the main deal on this review is going to be the race performance. But yeah, the spoiler alert is it's one of the top three, isn't it? We all know that. And so, customization wise, I mean, it's pretty good. You know, it's typical of the tuners class. There's some reasonable stuff, but personally, I don't like the look of the car. So maybe that's one of the reasons why I've not bought it yet. It's based on the Lexus RCF. Internals, we'll go for something semi street interior. Not too bothered about spending a great deal on the car, but we'll see how it drives, shall we? Maybe I'll warm up to it when we get to the driving section, eh? But you can make it look all right once you get into it. Liveries, I wasn't impressed with the liveries. It's just lines, isn't it? And that's the downside. I think there are cars with better liveries in the tuners class. That's the cat. Going for a lime green look for it, isn't it? It's purple goes well with lime green. Yeah, why not? It looks alright. Yeah, could be a bit garish for you, I know. Headlight covers, we're gonna go for these. I could have gone full purple and blanked out, because you can blank out the headlights. I may as well have. Who needs lights these days? So we've got a nice purple roof option there. I think we'll go for purple wheels as well. Purple skirts. And no, I've enjoyed driving this car actually. I'm not a fan of the look of it, but I think it's all suitable. You know, the customization options like that spoiler, and the duck spoiler, tail spoiler is good as well. We need to lower it to the ground because that gives it a speed boost. And with the tuners class, this is actually stance lowered. It's not stance default, so it normally rides higher than that. Just bear that in mind. Now, next we're going to have a drag race against some of the other cars on discount this week. How's about that then? We have the Carrying Calico on the left and the Emperor Vectre on the right, and these are both, well, discounts this week. And in the middle we have the Coquette D10. Nicely off the mark, and we're up the runway, and coming towards the end, we can see, or we can't see, the Calico is in the lead. There we go. And Calico finishes first, closely followed by D10, and then the Vectre. So that means that it's the second fastest out of those lot. So you're talking 18 and 1/3 seconds compared to 18 seconds for the Calico, and the Vectre's way behind at 19.5 seconds. So that's how we stand with this week's discounts. So not so bad. Here we have the test track where the Vectre is in its element. So first left-hander, nicely done. It's not got any understeer or oversteer problems that I could identify. It was just catching the corners nicely. Coming up to the first double hairpin, so through one and then through the second nicely, pretty good. And then onto the straight. I mean, this is where it dominates on the corners. The acceleration is good, but there are obviously better cars, acceleration-wise and speed-wise. The Calico. Big left-hander, no problems. And final left before the S. And that's got the S out of the way. And the 450, again, brilliant, you know. On a small test track like this car is ideal. So what's that, 56 decimal 28. So looking at the test track table, it's up at the top end of the Los Santos tuners cars. Only the Corolla beat it. I don't know why. I think I just must have got the stance right with that. You can actually stance it, so I had default stance during these test track times, but if you lower it, it gives you a bit more slip on the wheels but a bit more acceleration, so you might even be able to squeeze a bit more performance out of it. You could even do races, I think, lowered. So that's something to bear in mind with this car. And yeah, it is up there with the top three. So with the Calico and the Sultan RS. So on the test track it was better than both of those cars, because the test track is a tight kind of small track suited to this kind of car that is great at handling cornering skills rather than at acceleration and speed. But still, it's up there, and definitely I think it probably is purchase of the week. I think the bargain discount of the week, for that reason, that it is one of the best tuners class racing cars. But it might not be for you if with the styling. I mean, styling, I'm not sure it's for me, but I do enjoy driving it. It's a real treat to drive handling wise, just driving it around the city here. So it's a very, very nice car. Overall, yeah, I recommend buying it. Why not? For those reasons outlined. But if you're not into tuners class races, it might be completely irrelevant to you, this as a vehicle. Anyway, if it's been useful, drop a like and subscribe. But thank you very much for watching, and have a great day if you're in GTA, my GTA chums.